Chapter 1: The Man Who Desired Gold. Bansur makes chariots in Babylon. But now he feels very sad and tired inside. He sits on a low wall near his small home. He looks at his simple house and his open workshop. Inside the workshop there is a chariot. It is not finished. His wife comes to the door many times. She looks at him and says nothing. But her eyes tell him something. The food bag is almost empty. He should work. He should finish the chariot. He should hit the wood with his hammer, cut and smooth it, paint it, and pull the leather tight on the wheels. Then he can deliver the chariot and get money from the rich man who ordered it. But Bansur does not move. His strong body stays on the wall. His thoughts are slow, and he cannot find an answer to his problem. The sun is very hot. It shines down hard. Sweat comes on his forehead and runs down, but he does not even notice. Behind his home he can see great walls near the king's palace. He can also see a tall temple tower. It is painted and very beautiful. Near these great buildings his home looks small. Many homes near him look even worse. Babylon is like this, great rich places and very poor places, all together inside the city walls. If Bansur turned and looked behind him, he could see the noisy street. Rich men ride in chariots and push past workers in sandals and poor beggars with bare feet. Even rich men must move aside when long lines of slave water carriers come. These slaves carry heavy skins full of water for the king's gardens. But Bansur does not look back. He is too deep in his own thoughts. He does not hear the city noise. Then he hears a sound, the quick sound of strings on a lyre. It wakes him. He turns and sees his best friend, Kabi, the musician. Kabi smiles. Kabi says in a funny, polite way, "May the gods give you many gifts, my good friend. But it looks like they already did. You sit here and do not work, so you must be lucky and rich. I am happy for you. Please take 2 small shekels from your purse and lend them to me until after the big feast tonight. You will not miss them. I will bring them back." Bansur answers in a sad voice, "If I had 2 shekels, I could not lend them. Not even to you. They would be all my money. No one lends all his money, not even to his best friend." Kabi looks surprised. "What?" he says. "You have not even 1 shekel, and you sit here like a stone. Why do you not finish the chariot? How will you eat? This is not like you. Are you in trouble? Did the gods bring you problems?" Bansur says, "Yes, it feels like trouble from the gods. It started with a dream. In the dream I was a rich man. I had a good purse on my belt, heavy with coins. I gave coins to beggars without worry. I bought nice things for my wife. I bought what I wanted for myself. I had gold coins too, and they made me feel safe about the future. I was not afraid to spend silver. I felt happy and calm inside. You would not know me as your hard-working friend. And you would not know my wife. Her face had no worry lines. She looked young and happy again, like in our first married days." Kabi says, "That is a nice dream. But why does it make you sit here so sad?" Bansur says, "Because I woke up and remembered my purse is empty. Then I felt anger. Let us talk, Kabi, because you and I are the same. When we were boys, we went to the priests together to learn. When we were young, we had fun together. Now we are grown men, still close friends. We work long hours. We spend what we earn. We earn many coins in our life, but we do not know the joy of being rich. We only dream about it." He continues, "Are we like sheep? We live in the richest city in the world. People say no place is richer than Babylon. We see a rich man's life all around us, but we have none of it. After so many years of hard work, you have an empty purse and ask me for 2 shekels. And what do I say? I cannot share my purse, because it is empty too. What is wrong? Why can we not get silver and gold, enough for food and clothes?" Bansur says, "And think about our sons. Will they live the same life? Will their families live the same life? Will their sons live the same life? Must we all live near great treasure, and still eat poor food like sour milk and porridge? Kabi says, Bansir, you never spoke like this before. Bansir answers, I never thought like this before. Every day, from early morning until night, I worked to make the best chariots in Babylon. I hoped the gods would see my hard work and give me wealth. But they did not. Now I see they will not. My heart is sad. I want land. I want animals. I want good clothes. I want coins in my purse. I am ready to work hard for it, with my strong back, my skilled hands, and my thinking. But I want my work to bring a fair reward. Why can't we have our share of the good things that rich men buy? Kabi says, I do not know. I am not happy too. The coins I earn with my music go away fast. Many times I must plan so my family does not go hungry. Also, I want a bigger, better lyre. In my mind I hear beautiful music. With a better lyre I could play music better than the king has heard. Bansir says, you should have it. No one in Babylon can play like you. You could play so well that even the gods would listen. But how can you buy it when we are as poor as the king's slaves? Listen to the bell. Look, here they come. Bansir points to a long line of water carriers. They walk from the river to the gardens. They are sweaty and tired. They walk 5 in a line. Each man carries a heavy skin of water. Kabi says, the man in front looks strong. He wears the bell. Bansir says, yes. And look at the others. They are strong too. Men from many lands, tall men, dark men, small men. They walk again and again, year after year. They have nothing good to hope for. They sleep on straw. They eat hard porridge. I feel sorry for them. Kabi says, I feel sorry too. But you make me see something. We are not much better, even if we call ourselves free. Bansir says, that is true. We do not want to live like this year after year, working, and getting nowhere. Kabi asks, can we learn how other men get gold? Can we do what they do? Bansir says, maybe there is a secret. Maybe we can learn it from men who know. Kabi says, today I saw our old friend Arkad. He rode in a golden chariot. And he did not ignore me. He waved and smiled at me. Bansir says, people say he is the richest man in Babylon. Kabi says, people say the king asks him for help with gold. Bansir says, so rich that if I met him at night in the dark, I might want to take his purse. Kabi says, no. A man's wealth is not only the purse he carries. A full purse can become empty fast if no new gold comes in. Arkad has income. New gold comes to him again and again. Bansir says, income. That is what I want. I want money to come to me even when I travel or rest. Arkad must know how to do that. Do you think he can explain it to a slow mind like mine? Kabi says, I think he taught his son, Nomasir. People say Nomasir went to Nineveh and became rich there, without help from his father. Bansir says, Kabi, that is a good thought. It costs nothing to ask a wise friend. Arkad was always our friend. Our purses are empty, but that will not stop us. We are tired of being poor in a rich city. We want to be men with money. Come. Let us go to Arkad and ask him how we can also have income. Kabi says, yes, Bansir. Now I understand something. We never became rich because we never tried to learn how. You worked hard to make the best chariots, and you did that well. I worked hard to become a good musician, and I did that well too. Kabi continues, we became good in what we worked for. Now we see a new light. It tells us to learn more, so we can have more. With this new understanding, we will find honest ways to reach our wishes. Bansir says, let us go to Arkad today. And let us invite other old friends too, friends who are also poor, so they can learn with us. Kabi says, yes. You always think about friends, Bansir. That is why you have many friends. We will go today, and we will take them with us.